Namaskar. Hearty welcome to the part 4 of our customer services in banking cities. In this part, we shall discuss about excellent, good, and bad customer services, providing external services, moments of truth, and some tips to practice and demonstrate excellent customer services. Every customer has an expectation of service from the bank. Customer service extended by the bank may be excellent, good, and bad depending on the expectation and perception or receipt of service by the customer. Excellent customer service. When the customer gets a little more than what he or she expected, the customer becomes delighted and the good service becomes an excellent service. Providing such extra mile services beyond the expectation of the customer is called extra mile service, which literally means walking an extra mile than what is asked for or expected. So, a customer has ordered for a pizza in a restaurant. The restaurant provides him a good quality pizza promptly and a free bottle of Coca-Cola drink along with, which was beyond his expectation. The customer will be delighted to receive such an extra mile service. Such service is called excellent service. The customer will be pleased to visit the restaurant again and also refer his friends and relatives to that restaurant. Good customer service. Good customer service is when the customer gets treatment that meets his or her expectations. For example, if a customer orders for a pizza in a restaurant and he receives a good pizza in time, it matches his expectation and he becomes satisfied. Bad customer service. Bad customer service is when a customer gets treatment which is less than his or her expectation. For example, a customer orders for a pizza in a restaurant, but he gets quarter of a pizza maybe after some delay. So he will be annoyed and dissatisfied and he will never visit that restaurant again. Not necessarily refer anybody to that restaurant. Let us take another example from our day-to-day life. Suppose we have gone to the market for purchasing vegetables. After the vegetable is purchased and the payment is made, what does the smart vegetable vendor do? He gives some chili, some coriander leaf, etc. extra to you. How do you feel? How do you feel by this gesture? You become delighted. Next time, where you will go for shopping vegetables, same vendor, you will refer your friends and relatives to whom? Same vendor again. This is the magic of extra mile service. A little extra makes the good service an excellent. Become successful in our personal or professional life also, we should always walk an extra mile and what is asked or expected from us. This is the secret of success. Customer satisfaction. As discussed in details in our part 1 presentation of this customer service series, the basic expectation of a customer are hello me, hello my time, hello my business, understand me, understand my needs, understand my expectations. Be reliable in service delivery, create trust, provide solutions, not excuses. As said in part 1, our problems we have to solve. The customer is not ready to listen to excuses like staff shortages, service breakdown, etc. He needs the service in time as promised. Otherwise, he may switch over to some other banks who are ready to welcome him with red carpet and provide services promptly. Advise him alternative solutions and possibilities. Every problem has some alternative solutions. Find that out and extend that to the customer. You will be happy. Moment of truth. Moment of truth is the impression that the customer forms, be it negative or positive, about the bank through his experience during the course of service delivery. The customer carries this moment of truth memory for a long time and shares it with his friends and relatives. When the customer experiences any negative moment of truth during the course of service delivery, it becomes moment of misery. On the other hand, when the customer faces any extremely positive and happy experiences, it becomes a moment of magic or moment of delight for the customer. We have to create such moment of magic or moment of pleasure for customer during our interaction with him as much as possible. Let us look into a live example. Customer has come to a bank branch in Gurgaon and approached the single window to inquire about the status of his transfer application for account transfer submitted at Hyderabad branch before his transfer to Gurgaon. Account staff checks the record in the CBS system and confirms the account has not yet been transferred. The customer says, "Sir, it is a long 4 weeks time ago that I have submitted the transfer application. And in between, I have come twice to this branch to inquire about the status. But the account remains yet to be transferred. I have to avail some home branch services after the account is transferred here. So, sir, kindly do something to get the account transferred immediately." The staff responds, "Sir, the account has to be transferred from the Hyderabad branch. Action has to be initiated from their end. So I cannot do anything about this from here." Being frustrated, the customer was going away in a dejected mood. The nearby staff observed it and says, "Excuse me, sir, can I help you?" So the customer goes to her and approaches her in the same way. She tells that, "Don't worry, sir. Just wait for a moment." She searches out the phone number of the service manager of that branch from the computer system and provides it to the customer and advises him to get in touch with them to pursue the matter. The customer thanks the staff and goes out of the counter. After 15 minutes, he comes back and happily says, "Madam, I have contacted the service manager and he assured me that the account will be transferred immediately. So kindly check now." On checking, she finds that the account still remains to be transferred. She tells the customer to wait for some time and contacts the service manager of Hyderabad branch over phone, and giving the references of the customer's stock, she requests him for transferring the account immediately. She goes on the line and got the account transferred immediately. Earlier in manual days, account transfer was a long drawn cumbersome process. But nowadays, with CVS system, it can be done within seconds just by changing the home branch code by transferor branch to the transferring branch. So she got it done and advised the customer happily, "Sir, your account has been got transferred. I talked to the service manager of that branch and got the account transferred. Here is your passport with updated records of our branch." Customer was very delighted and he thanked the staff profusely for such initiative and help. The staff also felt extremely happy and delighted to be able to help a customer in his need. When we help someone and he becomes happy and thanks or praises us, some feel-good hormones like dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin, etc. are automatically released in our body, creating a sense of reward, motivation, happiness, and contentment that is very helpful for our health and life expectancy. The scope of such feel-good hormone experiences through providing extra-mile services is ample in the banking services. We are fortunate to have it. We have to consistently look out for such scopes through reactive or proactive responses. The first from the staff was having the reactive response opportunity, which he did not utilize. The second counter staff did it proactively. Exceeding customer expectation is delighting the customer. The customer reacts with a wow in return to the product or service. Every interaction with the customer has an opportunity to create such delight. The challenge is to consistently maintain the delight factor, which the regional manager, along with all the staff members of Dehradun region of SBI, pursued and achieved their whole year budget fulfilled by December, as was discussed in the very beginning of part 1 of our customer service presentation series. Now let us see the guest approach to deal with the customer. G for greet the customer, smiling, making eye contact, and displaying appropriate body language like namaskar, handshake, sat sri akal, or salam alaikum, as the case may be appropriately. Have an open and proactive body language. Customer is like a guest at our home. If a guest comes at our home and if we do not look at him and looking at other side or at other things, we tell him what does he want. He will feel neglected. He will feel unwanted. He will feel disrespected or dishonored. He will feel like not coming to your home again. Same thing happens with our customer visiting our bank. First impression created is very important and we should create it impressively. We should look at the customer's behavior cues and state of mind of the customer. Sad, worried, mad, or glad, as discussed in part 3 of our customer services presentation. And then feel from heart and respond him appropriately, depending upon his state of mind. In a customer service training program, a staff reported that one customer complained on smiling at him. On being asked to explain the situation, he said that a customer came and told that he has lost his ATM card. He was tense. He was worried and scared that somebody finding it may misuse it. At that moment, he needs some support and measures to assuage his worriness. We show empathy and with console and support, we can say, Sir, I feel so sorry for the inconvenience faced by you. But don't worry, sir. We shall block the card so that nobody can misutilize it and arrange for issuing a new card which will reach to your residence within 10 to 15 days. You will be relieved of the tension and feel happy. But if we laugh at him, he may feel that we are making joke or mockery of him and will be annoyed and may even complain. You understand customer needs. A customer comes to you with some express needs like updating the passbook, applying for ATM cards, changing of internet banking passwords, etc. We should listen to him with focus and understand his needs and then paraphrase it so that there is no misunderstanding or miscommunication. Let us take a live example. A customer has come and approaches the counter staff for changing the profile password. The staff was very busy with her desk work. So she responded without looking at the customer. You want to change the internet banking password? You can do so on your own by logging into your account. The customer responded, Madam, I have already logged into my account and tried to change the profile password. Then it is directed that it needs approval from the branch. Staff, being apparently disturbed and annoyed, said, continuing her focus at her own work, okay, for changing the internet banking password, fill up this form, sign it, and submit it. The customer did so. The staff got the password changed and got it approved by the officer and told the customer that it is done. The customer thanked and went away. After around 30 minutes, the customer came back again and told that, Madam, what have you done? I'm now not being able to even log into my account. The staff said, yes, I have changed your login password. You have to reset it now accordingly. The customer got irritated and told that, no, madam, I told you to change my profile password only. Staff continued arguing that, no, no, you have asked for changing the login password and I have changed it accordingly. On reassurance by the customer that she has mentioned twice for change of profile password, the staff told her to change the profile password again and then to come back for approval at the branch. The customer was very annoyed and dissatisfied, saying that for your such mistake, I have to come to the bank 3 times for the same work in this scorching hot, wasting my precious time. The staff just casually said sorry at this without feeling from heart. What is the lesson? What is the learning from the above incident? Had the staff listened to the customer properly, understood the need, and paraphrased it, madam, if I have understood you properly, you need this. Then the misunderstanding or mistake and the resultant customer harassment could have been avoided. He explained and asked or suggest. Further, a customer has some latent or potential need also. Identify potential need or potential milestone of customer's life through asking open-ended questions. Use customer's history effectively and look at opportunities within the needs of the customer and then lead him to your customer relationship manager or branch manager for further follow-ups. Suppose a doctor has come to the counter for a transaction. Seeing his history as a doctor, the staff asks him, Doctor है ना? A doctor, isn't that? The customer responds, yes. And staff again says, आप private practice करते हो और कोई job में हो? And the customer responds, I have private nursing home at such and such place. The staff says, oh, wonderful. I often visit that site to the sweet shop just nearby your nursing home. So that way, he builds a linkage with the customer. He becomes nearer to him. And he asks the customer, Sir, where do you live? I stay at Census Place in a rented apartment. The response, my auntie resides in that area. That he tries to build up a relation again. Then he continues, but it is quite far from your nursing home, sir. How do you commute? I'm commuting now through public transport. I'm thinking of purchasing a car to facilitate my communication. The staff takes that opportunity and says, Sir, we have a very good scheme for car loan. You may please meet our customer relationship manager sitting there who will tell you details about the scheme. Similarly, you can find the opportunity for doctor plus scheme for his nursing home, for a home loan because he's staying in a rented apartment, for education loan if he has got children, asking for whether he has got children. If he says that I have got 2 children, one is appearing the higher secondary this year, other is appearing the high school living certificate, then you get an opportunity there for education loan and can sell that. In this way, we should find out the latent need or potential milestone in the customer's life and try to sell our products accordingly. If the customer says that he does not have time now, then offer him 2 prospective dates within a week time. Discuss about the matter and fix up the date, place, and time of the appointment. The PM or CRM team should visit him as per the scheduled appointment to discuss about the matter, match the needs of the customer with some appropriate banking product. They may use cross-selling and upselling also for the purpose. They should then explain the feature of the products, advantages of our competitors, and special benefits to the customer, and thus bridge a link between the banking product and customer need, and close the deal by selling the product. And T, thank the customer for reposing his trust. What Azim Premji of Wipro say? Azim Premji, the visionary leader of Wipro, popularly known as Jar of the Indian IT industry, reminds us of a timeless truth. Never forget your customer, not even while receiving an award. Because every achievement, be it recognition, awards, promotion, or public praise that we earn, it is a reflection of the trust, loyalty, and feedback of the customers we serve. So we should not forget the roots when applauded. True leadership is marked by humility, acknowledging the people who made the success possible. And more importantly, he advises build your customer focus not when you are in trouble, but when you are growing. It is easy to turn to the customer when business slows down, but true excellence lies in strengthening customer relationship even when everything seems fine, because that's how lasting success is built. In banking too, customer centricity must be a daily mindset, a daily focus, not a crisis response. By valuing the customer in both good times and bad, we build trust, loyalty, and long term growth. Let us know the powerful truth. While technology is most essential, having great technology alone is not enough. It is how we deliver it in a user friendly way that creates success. IBM had the best technology, but Bill Gates created a simpler, more user friendly interface, click and drag. That made the computer accessible to everyone, and he became the richest person in the world. Similarly, McDonald's does not win because its burgers are tastier, but it wins because of a systematic, suitable, customer-friendly business model. In banking too, while technology is most essential, but our edge won't just come from technology. It will come from the how we use it to simplify, personalize, and elevate the customer experiences. Now, let us discuss some tips for providing excellent customer service. Smile. Always smile while talking to the customer. But take care. Do not laugh while he is in tense mood. Let us face the customer in a presentable and well-groomed manner. We should wear a formal dress, tucked shirt, clean shaved, nails and hair properly trimmed, because we are representing the image of a bank with us. The bank symbol is inscribed in our forehead. Greet each customer as he or she enters into your service area with smiling face, eye contact, proper body language, as already discussed. Continue to keep eye contact while speaking to the customer. Be a good listener and show interest in what the customer is saying, nodding your head and with supporting responses like oh acha acha, like that. Don't chat with other staff when customers are around. It makes them very annoyed and feel neglected. Identify and anticipate their needs through interaction. Customers don't just buy products or services. They buy good feeling of their needs, problems, and providing solution thereof. Stay focused and give full attention to one customer at a time or one task at a time. Stay calm and methodical even under pressure. Or multitasking can lead to mistakes and poor services. Apologize when something goes wrong. Some a little more than they expect, giving extra mile service. Use positive verbal and non-verbal body languages. Always smile. With this, we have come to the end of our customer service series presentation. Thanks a lot for watching these videos. Hope you have liked the presentations. Please implement it in your day-to-day banking scenario, because actually implementation of knowledge is power. Please also like, share, and subscribe the YouTube channel for more such real world banking lessons. Namaskar.